Yield farming is the process of investing your crypto assets for best returns. It involves figuring where to put your money for maximum yield. It works much like the traditional banking system, only that this time it is completely decentralized. The whole decentralization is made possible by blockchain technology. In this video, I discuss 4 yield farming techniques. You want to watch it up to the end, where I look at the other side of the coin, letting you know what to watch out for so that you don't lose money. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Liquidity providers. This is where you provide your crypto coins and tokens to liquidity pools. There, the assets can be used for the purpose of decentralized currency exchange. I do have a video on my channel explaining what are liquidity pools, but basically what happens is that you provide assets in a pair. An example of a liquidity pool would be ETH and DAI pool. As an investor, you are supposed to provide equal value of each. For example, 1 ETH and 300 DAI, assuming 1 ETH equals to 300 DAI. In that case, you have $600 worth of liquidity. Let's say there are other liquidity providers in the pool, such that yours represent 20% of the total. So how do you earn as an investor in liquidity pools? Traders using your money to exchange Ether for DAI or DAI for ETH are charged transaction fees, all of which go to liquidity providers. The earnings are proportionally shared such that with their 20% investment in the pool, you earn 20% of the total fees raised. Number 2. Borrowing and lending. Some DeFi applications offering borrowing and lending services include Aave, BlockFi, and Compound. Let's start with lending. You provide your money to a platform where it is locked in a pool. For the period it is there, you earn interest. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? And what's more, the interest is paid daily, so you can reinvest your money and let the magical compound interest work for you. The other form of lending is called leverage lending. After lending your money, you borrow from the platform and buy the platform's native tokens. You reinvest the tokens to earn even more interest. You can repeat the process to double or triple your wealth. Let's now look at a scenario where you start with borrowing. When you borrow from the traditional bank, you are required to provide a collateral. This can be your house, car, or some other asset. The same is expected when you borrow a crypto asset. Let's say you have $20,000 worth of ETH and you use them as a collateral to borrow $15,000 worth of DAI. But why would one do that? Why not just use the 20,000 ETH instead of borrowing? Maybe you want to hold ETH for long term because you have estimated it will go up in value soon. As your ETH appreciates in value, you use them to borrow DAI. Just to be clear, you're going to be paying interest the same way you would in a bank. Number 3. Staking. One way of staking is taking your liquidity pool tokens to earn interest. So if you provide liquidity, you are issued with liquidity pool tokens. These are redeemable anytime for your stake in the pool. But you can also stake the tokens for interest to boost your earnings. The risk is that there is almost unlimited supply of LP tokens, so their value keep on decreasing and can potentially go to zero. You can also earn from staking in blockchain platforms that use staking as a way of updating their ledger. Ethereum, for example, wants to abandon proof of work for proof of stake. To participate, you'd have to buy Ether tokens. You then stake the coins for a chance to be picked to update the ledger. Each time your node is picked, you are rewarded with Ether coins. The way it works is that the greater your stake, the greater the chance of being selected. The good thing with proof of stake is that you can do it with even an average computer. It does not cost an arm and a leg like in proof of work. However, setting a computer node for staking can be a complex process. Fortunately, platforms like Coinbase can do it for you at a fee. Feel free to check out my video on proof of stake. Finally, number 4. Holding coins that have redistribution fees. Some coins have redistribution fees. Safecoin, for example, 10% transaction fees. Half of this is banned, while the other half is redistributed to the holders of the coin. Banning is where the coins are sent to an address where they cannot be retrieved. Be careful because such coins can be risky. Safecoins, for instance, has a very low value and high volatility. This is because of its excessive market supply, 1,000 trillion to be precise. You also want to watch out for impermanent loss and rug pull risks. Don't worry, because I have videos on my channel on impermanent loss and rug pull. In conclusion, there are 4 ways you can maximize returns for your crypto investments. You can be a liquidity provider and earn fees. You can participate in borrowing and lending. Also, staking your assets can earn you more. Additionally, hold coins with redistribution fees. If you got value from this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments.